If you've ever felt financially stuck, like you're just not breaking through to that next level, then you are in exactly the right place. Today, we are going to break down a really simple but incredibly powerful 5-step framework to get you there. So let's get into it and start building your path to that first million.
So does this slide kind of hit home for you? If you have less than $1 million in the bank but you just know you're capable of more, then this is for you. We're not talking about some vague theory here. We're laying out a clear, actionable path forward. And it all starts right here with step 1. Now, this might sound a little bit simple, but trust me, it is the most critical part of the entire process. You have to decide to win. And notice I didn't say want to win. There is a world of difference between those two things. This right here, this gets to the absolute core of it. The word decision, as Tony Robbins loves to point out, literally means to cut from. So when you truly decide to become wealthy, you are cutting away every other possibility. The option of staying where you are, it's gone. The option of failing, not even on the table anymore. This slide just captures that mindset shift perfectly. You see, wanting is passive. It's a hope, right? It's that "it would be nice if" kind of thought we all have. But deciding, well, that's an active commitment. It's an "I will" statement, and it's backed by the conviction that there is no other outcome. Period.
Think about it like a sport for a second. Are you just on the field trying not to get a failing grade? Or are you playing to become a champion? The very moment you decide you're playing to win, everything changes. Your training, your focus, your entire strategy. The exact same thing goes for your finances.
Okay, so once you've made that powerful decision, it's time for the first real practical action. In step 2, you need to become a bit of a detective and find out exactly where your money is actually going.
So I want you to ask yourself this question. When you look at your bank statements, your credit card bills, who are you really paying? Every single dollar you spend falls into one of two buckets.
On one side, you're paying others. This is all the money you spend on new phones, fancy dinners, clothes, things that make other people and other companies richer. But on the other side, you're paying yourself. This is money you invest in things that build your future, like new skills, books, courses, or tools for your business. The big question is, which one of these columns is getting more of your money?
Now that audit doesn't just stop with your bank account. Step 3 is all about auditing 2 resources that are, you could argue, even more valuable: your time and the people you choose to spend it with.
It's a simple but really profound truth. Your financial future is a direct reflection of the content you're feeding your mind and the conversations you're having every day. What you watch, who you listen to, it all shapes your mindset and ultimately your actions.
I absolutely love this quote from the source material. It's such a powerful filter for your environment. Be in a group where being hardworking is normal and being lazy is strange. You want to put yourself in a place where your ambition is the norm, not the exception.
But hey, what if you don't have access to a group like that in person? No problem. In today's world, you can literally create your own digital mastermind. You can follow people who educate and inspire you. You can curate your feeds to be a source of growth, not just distraction. Okay, so we've audited our mindset, our money, and our time. Now in step 4, we get to go on the offensive. It's time to proactively increase your income by skilling up. This visual just makes the why so clear, doesn't it? You can try to earn more by working more hours, but your time is finite. You're always going to hit a ceiling. But when you increase the value of each hour by improving your skills, well, your income potential becomes scalable. It's almost limitless.
So how do you do it? Well, it's a pretty simple 3-part process. First, identify the top earners in your industry. Second, analyze what they can do that you can't. What specific skills do they have? And third, you make it your mission to learn and master those exact same skills. And that brings us to our final step. This is the one that anchors everything else and builds the true foundation for your wealth. You absolutely have to build the habit of saving.
This right here, this might be the most important financial rule you ever learn. See, most people spend first and then they try to save whatever's left over, which, let's be honest, is usually nothing. The wealthy, they do the exact opposite. They save first, they pay themselves, and then they live on what's left. It's a complete reversal, and it changes everything.
And that money you save has 2 critical jobs. Part of it is going to build your emergency fund, which gives you security and peace of mind. The other part becomes your investment fund, and that's the capital you'll use to build your future and make your money work for you. Just remember, these 5 steps, decide, audit your money, audit your time, skill up, and save first, they aren't just a trick to get to your first million. This is the fundamental operating system for creating wealth, whether your goal is 1 million or 100 million.
And that brings us right back to the beginning, doesn't it? It all comes down to that very first step. Knowing all this is useless without taking action. So the real question is, now that you've seen the path, will you make the decision, that true cut off all other options decision, to start your journey today?